How's it going, YouTube? This is Strange AI, and today's video is another PSA submission. As usual, 100 cards. We'll go through them all. Won't go too crazy in depth on a lot of stuff here, just because at some point it's going to come back, and I'm going to do another video with the grades. But, yeah, we'll breeze through this. This will be going in... It's the Saturday before Mother's Day. It'll be going in this coming week here. And, yeah, still ticking away at 100 cards a week. Might increase at some point. I mean, if we get like some crazy special, which I'm not really expecting since it's already at 15 full-time, then I'd probably send some more in. But, yeah. Overall, just kind of just trying to do balance here and do 100 a week. But, yeah. This is actually a pretty nice sub. Might not look like it's starting off with this, but as we get into it, you'll kind of see. First up, we have the Sable IG from the Charizard half deck. We have Houndoom. I think this is like 4, Houndoom 4 or something like that, from Glade half deck. I opened one of those live, so this is probably from that. A little off-center, probably going to get a 9 on this, but still worth grading at that point. Nice one here, Tyranitar EX from Golden Sky. Always really like this card, like the colors on this. I think I have one of these in my collection. I'm not sure. If not, maybe this one will sneak its way in. This card I do have in my collection already, so this one will be getting sold because I already have a 10. But yeah, this is a pretty popular one. Do a little zoom in on Umbreon. This is easily my favorite Umbreon card of all time. Absolutely fantastic. The price says it all, based on what they sell for these days. Super desirable card. But yeah, this one looks pretty clean overall. Anything you're seeing defect-wise right now is just probably on the card saver. But yeah, really beautiful card. Fantastic. Excited to see what this comes back. We'll see. Next up, we have Darkrai, level X. Nice card as well. A little Shadow Ball going on. We have Magmortar, level X. A lot of good stuff in here, I'm telling you. This is gonna be a fun one to get back. I don't usually stack too much juice all in one place, but this one's definitely got the juice per se. Yeah. We have Infernape, DP. This is like I can't remember exactly what this is. It's like an entry. It might be DP entry pack, but I don't think it is. It's like some other DP deck. I actually think I might have a sealed deck sitting around here somewhere, but yeah, it's from that. Got the hollow all over. It's Infernape. That's all you need to know. And here's another one. Infernape 4 level X. This is from that Glade Infernape half deck thing. Again, did a video on that if you want to check that out. It's in the archive. We have Ho-Oh Shining Darkness. Always like this hollow. We have bottom half. We do not have bottom half. I'm an idiot. Top half Ho-Oh Legend Piece. Do not have the bottom half in the sub. Probably just didn't have one when I threw it together. I'm not really too worried about the whole sequential thing. I know some people like to buy them that way, but I mean, I don't know. Not everybody's trying to buy a pair of these, especially with the price point. I really realized his eye glows and kind of lights up. Not lit and kind of lit. Cool, yeah. Not a bad card. Not a huge fan of the Legend Pieces, but I think they do look nice. We have Houndour, Golden Sky, Silvery Ocean. Nice artwork. That was just a piece of dust. I thought it was whiting at the top. I was like, why would I be sending that in? We have Arcanine G from the Charizard half deck. We have Reshiram EX Battle Boost. Camerupt from the Charizard half deck. Flareon again from the Glade half deck. Again, this one's a little off center, but we're sending in at this point. It's fresh from the deck card. We have Charizard from the Charizard half deck. Yeah, I didn't realize I put this much stuff in there, which is sad because I just made this earlier. So maybe I'm an idiot, but yeah, nice card. And we also have the level X. Always like this one. Ooh, we got a Swirl in the Flames there. Bonus points. It's like, what, at least like 2x the value. Another really nice one here. This is actually a really clean card, I believe. But unfortunately, it's just slightly off center, so I don't know if it's gonna 10. I would probably doubt it, but you never know. It's close. It's close to what's permitted. But yeah, I always love this artwork. I think it's fantastic. I have a spoiler. I have a signed copy by Tokiya of this in my collection. I haven't gotten it graded yet. I do plan on doing that at some point. I actually haven't gotten any of my autos graded, but yeah, nice card. We'll see what it comes back. I didn't pay too much for it, so even in a 9, I'll probably still be good. But yeah, nice card, tough to find. Tough to find those EX Battle Boost reverses, especially good ones like that. Next up, we have Charmeleon Stormfront. This is the not so secret rare, but still kind of like a secret rare at the end of a set card. Really nice one. We have Cyndaquil, McDonald's promo. I always thought the backs of these were kind of interesting. The borders are like a lot different than what a normal card would be, and I think that has something to do with the peeling off of the sheet. That's how these were given out. Always thought that was interesting, though. If you can hear any snoring, it's my dog in the background. He's living his best life, so don't mind that. We have Charizard, Advent of Arceus, whatever you want to call it. I like Arceus. It's my jam. Really nice card. Kind of weird face, weird stuff going on, but still a nice card. We have Charmander, another one from Stormfront here. This one's really hard to pick up the sparkle on. There we go. Yeah, another not so secret rare. Why is that? Hold on a sec here. Hold up. I don't know why I never really noticed that. Yeah. Oh, why am I doing that when I can zoom in? I'm an idiot. It's like a white. Now, see, look. I'll also talk about that too. It's a white dot, or a white common, and a white uncommon. I don't know why I never noticed that before, but that just randomly really stuck out to me this time. But yeah, we'll go back to this. Something that these are notorious for, any cards from this era with this type of foiling, they're notorious for this chipping. This isn't necessarily like mishandling damage. I think this is just something that happens over time. Some are a lot worse than others. This isn't too bad. This will still probably grade like an 8 or a 9. But, and again, this stuff's scratching on the card saver. But yeah, just be aware of that when you're picking up these kind of cards. A lot of people usually tend to just focus on the back, but the front's usually, if a card's mint in the front, that's fine, but check the front and see if you you have this kind of chipping, breaking away. Like, it literally gets to the point where this stuff actually flakes off, and sometimes you have to pull little pieces of it off. Next up, we have Heatran, Level X, Stormfront. It's actually a really nice card. Probably top tier Heatran card, I would say, if there was such a thing. We have Ludicolo, Delta Species from Miracle Crystal. He's just chilling, hanging out, on fire. Kind of interesting, being a water type. Charizard. I think this is like Freeze Bolt. As we get into the newer stuff, if there is any. I mean, I don't think there will be too much newer stuff, but typically don't know all the names or just by looking at that. But yeah, I think this one's Freeze Bolt. Could be wrong though, but yeah, nice card. Manectric G, again, Charizard half deck. I don't know why. Well, they're scattered because I had them by type. That's why. But yeah, we have non-hollow Ampharos from, was this 3? Wind from the Sea. 3 Wind from the Sea. Little Ampharos. Who did this art? Yoshida. Nice card. Kind of a... Oh, I guess that's always how Ampharos' arms looked. I don't know why, I just kind of noticed now they're almost like flippers. It's kind of weird. Huh. And here he is again. Man, it's kind of strange. I don't know if I'll ever look at Ampharos the same again after that. You'd think he'd at least have like little nails or something on there, but no, he's got like these like flippers almost. Huh. Interesting. Yeah. This one is DP3. I think there's Shining Darkness as well. Could be wrong there, but a lot of crazy hollow going on this one. I like this one a lot. We have Lieutenant Surge's Lantern from VS. Nice card. Luxray, don't ask me what this is from. I just know it's from like a little side deck of some sorts. I just can't remember what. I think there's a Shanks, Luxray, and Luxio in there. I don't know if I just said this was, I don't know what I said this Pokemon was, but this is Luxio. Yeah. I think this one actually looks really good. Nice artwork. We have Zapdos G. Holo Rare. PT4 is what? PT4 is what? Is it Advent? No, Advent's PT1. What are you, PT4? PT4, I should know this. I don't know it. We won't stick around any longer. If I remember, I'll say it. We have Electivire. L3. I think this is like Reviving Legends, maybe. What's he got there? He's holding on to an outlet. It's kind of weird. Like, he's electric. Why does he need an outlet? Like, it's not powering it, or maybe he is powering it. I don't know. Is this Tokia? Yeah, Tokia. I've seen a bunch of signed ones of these before, but nice card, but he is very angry looking. Like, he's super Hulk mode on this one for sure. Nice card. One of my top favorite Pika promos, the DPP Quiz Rally promo, 113. Nice card, nice foiling. Nothing crazy going on here. Just, I don't know. Pika's jumping up. He's on a beach. There's like a full photo of everything going on, and there's a Pichu and a Raichu involved in it too, which is kind of cool. But yeah, this is a fantastic card. A lot of holo here. Really nice. Next up, one of my favorite EXs. We have Melodic EX. This is from, what, the Water Quarter deck or whatever. They came in these little decks, and check out the cards in these decks because they're, like, fantastic for what they are. Like, not just the EXs. The EXs are good, but the non-holos are fantastic, and just bet all of them. And there's probably, like, 5 or 6 of them. Maybe more, maybe less. I don't know. Could be lying there. We have Kingdra EX here from Dragon Frontiers. Or no, EX Dragon, excuse me. Nice card. I actually don't recognize that artist, but nice card still. Another one of my favorite EXs of all time. I actually have one of these in my collection too. We have Wailord EX from Sandstorm or Miracle of Desert. I remember pulling this as a kid, and like the big thing at the time was he was 200 HP, and it was so like, that was just like massive. You're like, oh my god, like this thing's unstoppable. So I don't know. Just have really good vibes when I see this card. So I decided to put one in my collection. Big fan. We have Blastoise, DP3 at Shining Darkness again, I believe. Kind of a derpy looking Blastoise, but still a good one. It's hard to have a bad Blastoise card, although I will say there is a few. Ooh, a little double swirl action going on here in, was this Lumineon? Kind of an underrated Pokemon. I mean, it's like one of those Pokemon you look at, you're like, oh yeah, that's right. I do remember that Pokemon exists. But I don't know. I think it's a good one overall. Nice card. Nice artwork. Lapras. This is always a good one. From L1 or Heart Gold. Sold a decent amount of singles of this card in not gradable condition before. Seems to be pretty popular. We have Suicune, Shining Darkness. I like the trio from this. I guess the Entei and the Raikou are a little derpy looking, but this one's actually pretty good overall. I like the moon in the background here. Glaceon level X, Dawn Dash. I mean, there isn't much else to say about this one. Fantastic card. I've graded plenty of these. Yeah, love seeing this card. Don't have one of these in my collection. It's not quite that worthy, but definitely a fantastic card. Another level X here, we have Empoleon. This is the DPP promo. I can't remember what this is from. This is probably like a release. I think this is like a release promo, but I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've seen this one and created one. Yeah, definitely a really nice level X. Nice artwork. Just kind of like coming out, using them metal bird flipper thingies to cut you up. Speaking of cutting you up, we got Kabutops here. This is Team Magma vs. Aqua. He's a little off-center, but he's in pretty good condition overall. And I mean, I'd rather grade this in a 9 than sell it raw. That's just kind of how I feel. And if it comes back less than a 9, even an 8's probably better than not grading at all. But yeah, nice card. You don't see this one too often graded. I think I sold a 10 of this for pretty penny at one point. We have Lapras EX. There was a bunch from this era that didn't get a holo treatment. Lapras is one, Scyther, Magmar. Lapras, Scyther, Magmar. Is there another one? Lapras, Scyther, Magmar. Can't remember if there's any more than that there. I think there might be one more, or maybe even a couple. But there were some EXs that, in English, they obviously got their holo treatment, but they did not get a holo treatment in Japanese. They just did these, like, white borders. There's a Latios and a Latias. That's the other two. I actually really like those. I have those actually in my store right now. But you got a lot of bubbles going on in this one. Right? Yeah. This is a cool artwork. I mean, it's kind of a shame that it didn't get a holo foil like the other EXs did, but at the same time, like, it's kind of a cool thing where you're like, oh, like, this is an EX and it's not holo. It just kind of throws you off. Next up, we have Palkia level X. Actually, don't know what this one is. Is this Shining Darkness as well? Why do I keep doing that? I can just zoom in and see it much clearer, and so can you. Yeah, I believe this is Shining Darkness as well. This is actually a really nice Palkia. We have Kingdra, DP, 5? I think this is Temple of Anger. This is actually a really pretty Kingdra. I don't think Kingdra gets enough love. Definitely has some, like, derpy cards that aren't that great, like, just really trashy artwork, but there are also some like that are fantastic. Another good Pokemon, at least in my opinion, we have Octillery here. This is L1 Heart Gold. Really nice card. Just a stock Kensu Moriart type thing, but just kind of nice. Another really nice one here. Non-holo rare. Gyarados from Stormfront. Artwork by Harada. Fantastic card. Gyarados gets so much love in the artwork. And I don't know if it's like the artist like personally like Gyarados more than some Pokemon or what it is. But you definitely kind of get that vibe with some where people are like, oh man, I can't wait to draw this Pokemon. And then like they're not so excited to draw another one. And it just doesn't look good. But we have Empoleon. This is DP1, Space-Time Creation. Nice holo rare. The set's not really the greatest overall for like the level X's or the holos. Just kind of that like beginner Diamond and Pearl set, but decent overall. Another nice artwork here. We have Magikarp from Stormfront. You know what? I'll make sure to put those two together and grade those back to back. It'd be kind of nice to have that set. It's kind of cool that it's Harada and then Kamiya. A fantastic Kamiya Magikarp here. But yeah, maybe I'll do a little zoom in. I think it deserves it. Fantastic Kamiya art. Kamiya's pretty fantastic overall. Just everything. I think I said in one of my other videos, I might do a Kamiya binder at some point. I think it'd be kind of cool to have all his artwork. Next up, we have Bottom Half Lugia Legend piece. This time it actually is the bottom half. Again, I mean, some people criticize, like, oh, why are you not grading both of them together? It's stupid, blah, blah, blah. But, like, well, what's the point? Like, what if this one graded a 10 and the other one graded a 6? Does somebody want a 10 and a 6 together? That just doesn't make much sense to me. So, I grade them as I have them, and I really just don't care. But, yeah, nice Legend piece. We have Azumarill, L1, Soul Silver. Always thought this was a good artwork, but I actually have a couple of these copies stashed up in 10 at this point that haven't sold. So apparently people aren't too big a fan, but he has his tail there swinging around as a wrecking ball. Kind of think that's pretty cool. Gyarados here, EX Battle Boost. Always thought this one was pretty cool. Kind of feels a little cheesy, but at the same time it looks good. I don't know. It's like the in-between, but overall I like it. We have Claire's Mantine VS. Nice card. Best set of all time. Heard it here. Leafeon. Was this the Regigigas? There's a Shaman. Yeah, Shaman Level X collection pack or whatever. Nice roll on this one. Actually, a really good placement, too. Nice card there. And then we have the same artwork, but this one is... You can probably hear my dog. He is having the best dreams of his life right now. This Glaceon is a DPP promo, and it was from the Winter Challenge, and it's the same event. I believe the Mysterious Pearl was given out, if you're familiar with that prize or trophy or discount prize, whatever you want to call it. But still, nice card, and I actually kind of like the non-holo better, but the holo does look really good, especially with that swirl. Excuse me while I wake my dog up. Hey. Hey, you. Hey. I'm trying to record a video here, Chief. You couldn't wait? We're going to bed in like 15, 20 minutes. Don't growl at me. Yeah, he's out of control. He lives his best life here, and he still looks at me like, what do you mean? Like, I should be able to sleep and snore and cause all kinds of chaos, no matter what. He's still growling. What a grump. Alright, moving on. We have both the pieces this time, both the legend pieces. We have the Palkia Dialga legend from, what is this, L3? Yeah, it's Reviving Legends, I think. Maybe. I could be completely wrong on that. I don't know. I get these mixed up. I try my best. We're doing things out here, but we actually put this together here, kind of. Maybe that kind of looks right. Like there, yeah. Sure. But, I don't know. This is a good one. I think this one has a lot going on. Definitely made Palkia look a little more vicious. A lot more sharper teeth going on there. But, yeah, nice both pieces right here. Do I have this sub all mixed up or what's going on here? The world will never know. Man, dude, we're at 20 minutes and I got a bunch of cards left. I feel like I'm being very nonchalant with this one. Maybe I should be going faster. I said I wasn't going to talk about things too much, and here we are. We have Bleasel. We have Buizel promo, 120 DPP, and honestly, I don't know what this one's from. I thought this was a Meiji promo, but it doesn't have the stamps. That's not what it is. So I really don't actually know what this one's from. Guess I'll know when I put it in the old PSA submission. We have Kyurem EX Battle Boost, Lucario C, Garchomp Half Deck. We have Rhyperior. This is from like a kind of half deck thing. Actually, this I think it's from the Glade Infernape half deck, if I remember right. I could be wrong there. Has the crazy sparkle hollow all over it. I think that's what it's from. As far as Rhyperiors go, this is actually a really nice one. Yeah, I'm an idiot. That's what it's from because it has a symbol up top. We have Poliwrath, or Chuck's Poliwrath to be exact. Throwing or picking up rocks out of the stream. Who knows what he's doing. Nice card. Best set ever. Year. 4, Split Earth, Poliwrath. We'll do a little zoom on this guy. I always like the Aerodactyl in the background. I think that looks really cool. He's just looking off into the distance. And I talk about it all the time. We're going to talk about it again. The non-holos from this set are underrated because you can actually see the artwork the way it was intended. And most people won't notice that kind of thing otherwise. I mean, you just see all the detail. And I think it's really cool. But, yeah. Nice card, nice rare. Another non-holo rare here. We might as well just stay zoomed in. We have Machamp, Mysterious Mountains. Yeah, again, it's just kind of nice to see the way the artist like really intended the artwork to look and not just have foiling slapped over top. Which, again, the foils do look great. Don't get me wrong. But I just like seeing the artwork. This one, maybe not so much. Expedition's kind of that way in its entirety. It's just that base set, that starts off. I don't know if they do that intentionally or what, but this Machamp is not like the other. And I don't know. I don't like this one quite as much. Still a nice card, but not as good as the Mysterious Mountains. We have Heracross. Again, this is from the whatchamacallit deck, that Infernape Glade deck. And so is the next couple cards as well. We have Yanmega. Actually a pretty nice card. Nice Saito. And then we have Vespiquen. That's the thing. They could have picked so many other good cards from that deck to give the holo, but they gave it to Vespiquen. And again, this is probably the best Vespiquen card that's out there at the moment. I mean, as far as looks go, it looks fantastic like this, but man, there were so many other cards that could have got it. Next up, we have Superior with the cracked ice foiling from BWP. Can't remember exactly when this released, but based on the stamp, I think this was like a pack purchase campaign type promo where you'd buy stuff and then get this in return. I could be wrong on that, but based on the way that looks, that's what it reminds me of. But I can't read Japanese, so I can't tell you for sure. We have Chikorita, movie promo. Always like this stamp down here, and I think this is kind of cool. But yeah, nice card. Meganium, L1 Soul Silver, just the regular uncommon from the set. Genesect, BWP promo. I don't know what this one's from. I typically don't, because there's like 3 of these all in cracked ice, all with different styles of release, and I just typically can't remember. But still a nice card. Crazy. I love this foiling from the BWP era. Another non-holo, we have Vileplume from Expedition. Again, this one's a little better than Machamp, but still kind of bland. Another one, we actually have a row of Expedition rares here. We have Weezing. This one actually does look kind of cool, like Kusajima artwork. Do a little zoom in on this. I mean, that's a tough looking Weezing, you know what I mean? It's actually pretty sick. Next up, we have the Arbok. The Arbok's, it's got like what a, kind of just like a weird pattern background. I don't know. Like the coloring, like the way things look. Not a huge fan. Man, I said I wasn't gonna go over this stuff too thoroughly, just because this is gonna come back, and here I am. I guess I don't know what I'm doing anymore, but hopefully you guys are enjoying it. If not, if you guys are probably gone by now. It's 25 minutes. We have Meloetta EX Shiny Collection. Always like the fact that the stuff's etched in the background. It's unique to each one. This one has music notes. We have Espeon from the Gallade Infernape half deck. Again, like I said, this one could have got a holo. Like, why not? Even the Mr. Mime would have been cool. And this is the same thing, Mr. Mime from that deck. We have Nidoking, what, DP3. I keep saying that's Shining Darkness. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I thought it was, but now when I see these cards, I'm like, maybe not. But nice Nidoking artwork. We have Miss Magius Level X. This is a DPP promo, or DPTP, excuse me. They came in like a blister pack. I don't know like what the technical name release is for it, but that's what it came in, like a blister pack with other packs. We have Giratina. I know, blister pack with other packs. Good detail there. We have Giratina. It's like Sky something. It's basically from the one movie with Shaman in it. Like it's a theatrical release promo. We have Mewtwo Level X. This one, I believe, is the Mewtwo half deck or quarter deck or whatever. Don't sleep on these. They're actually really cheap right now, graded. Raw price is definitely going up, but they're definitely really cheap graded yet, and at some point it's just not going to stay that way. I mean, it's Mewtwo, it's a level X. I just can't see them staying as cheap as they are right now. Another nice card here, we have Rayquaza Play Promo. I always thought this was nice artwork. Just an Arita, but I don't really like how flat Ray's head looks there, but I don't know, maybe that's being a little picky. But overall, beautiful card. Another nice one here. Ray has so many like portrayals. Like each artist has like their own way of drawing Ray, and this is definitely a different one. I like this one a lot though. We have Rayquaza EX. This one's from Dragon Frontiers, or EX Dragon. I don't know anymore. That actually isn't what the Japanese set is called, but that's just what they name it because I think they're too long. We have Dragonite EX from the same set. Again, I'm sure you're noticing, but there's some definite fire in this one. I don't really like saying that. I don't like saying fire or any of those keynote words that all the kids say these days. But yeah, that's what there is in here. This is a nice sub. We have Snubbull L1 Soul Silver Reverse. Nothing too crazy there. Nice artwork here. Jigglypuff L1 Soul Silver. Not the reverse. Fantastic artwork though. Nishida. We have Lucario, or Aura's Lucario. There's a couple of these. I don't know what this one's from. There's like literally 3 or 4 Aura's Lucarios from TCGP. And there's one McDonald's one, but obviously that isn't this one. So I don't know what this one's from. Maybe the movie. We have your boy Probopass. What is this? Shaman? This is a Shaman one? Yeah, this is the Shaman Level X collection pack. I don't know. Probopass is a cool Pokemon. So is Nosepass. I think it's a cool concept. One of the cards you've probably seen in a billion subs at this point. We have Bonds the End of Time Jirachi. I just so happen to have a ton of these. I don't know why or how I came across them, but I've had a ton of them forever, and I'm just kind of getting to the point where I'm grading them. So don't sell well, though, to be honest. Kind of crazy. I mean, this is a beautiful card. Another one up, we have Full Art Registeel EX. Black and white. I think this is Dragon Blade. Is it Dragon Blade or Dragon Blast? Probably Dragon Blast. No, Blade. I don't know. It's one of them. It's one of the blaster blades with dragon in front. But it's a nice card. And we're getting to 30 minutes. Well, hope you guys enjoy this type of content. We're just chilling back, looking at stuff. Hopefully it's not too boring. And then when I get the submissions back, I mean, I guess it's exciting to see the grades, so it adds a little different element to it. But yeah, this is where we're at. We have Aggron, and again, I'm doing the zoom thing. DP2, DP2, DP2. Are you Secret of Lakes? You might be Secret of Lakes. I think that's what it is. Secret of the Lakes, Aggron. Cool little slash going on there. He's like, hey, don't mess with me. Now this one, I won't lie, I don't remember what this is. I don't know, it's like Cyrus, or it is Cyrus, but I don't know like what exactly is going on here. But I always thought this was like a really pretty trainer. I know pretty and having a guy in there doesn't really necessarily sound correct, but yeah, I just think it's a nice artwork. Something I feel like is worth grading, especially if it's mint. So we'll see what happens. Maybe no one will ever buy it. That's fine. It'll just sit here and I'll look at it on occasion. Another one is probably funny. I think this is like Energy Switch or Energy Recycle or something along those lines. But Chimchar's here, Starly's here. They're doing this little exchange, and you know, it's kind of cool. Another trainer, we have, this is a switch, but we have Lucario and Turtwig here. Yeah, I just graded one of these in a 10. We'll see if it ever sells. Maybe it'll never sell. Again, if it doesn't matter. It's in my collection. It stays here. That's fine. Another really nice trainer here. I want to say it's like Twins or something. I don't remember exactly what it is. It's been a while since I've seen this card. But you got the Meryl, you got the Mary, you got these two little girls just having fun, making flower tiaras. I don't know what they're doing, but it's just a really kind of cute, pretty card. They're just, I don't know. Again, trainers, there's so many trainers out there that just, they just look so good. And this is one. I love when you see, like, they have, like, they draw, like, people interacting with the Pokemon. I think it's really cool. Next up, kind of a cool one here. A lot of people are always a fan of double colorless DCE. I always loved like the artwork they do for these because it just kind of has a little extra flair usually. But this is a reverse from L1. These are actually pretty pricey. More so probably because of the playability of it. But I think a graded copy of this sold for a really high price at one point. Maybe like $300 or $400 in a 10. So it's got to be real low pop. These are really tough to grade, and I'm sure these were stacked in people's decks back in this time, like the people that wanted to have the flair per se in their decks. So I'm sure this will be a really tough card to grade down the line. Next up we have Luxray, level X, PT2, so yeah, I think it was something from the sea, but it's something. We're almost done. I'm tired. It's late. I'm ready for bed. But yeah, really nice card. This one's actually tough to find in mint condition because I believe this was really playable back in the day. And again, this is from the PT era set, not the reprint of this card, which is also really nice too. But the original is a lot better in my opinion. And lastly, to finish this 30+ minute video off, if you're still here, thanks for watching. We have Pikachu. Yeah, I don't know why I said it like that. From Split Earth. This is the Yukimori artwork. Good one to finish it on for me, actually, because I'm a big Yukimori fan. Yeah, fantastic little claymation, clay animation, clay doll guy, Pikachu hanging out in the woods. And yeah, fantastic card. Really love this one. I graded one of these in 10 a long time ago. Like, we're talking 4 cert. Probably back in like 2016. Just kind of thought it was awesome and had that in my collection for a long time. Not something I want to really keep in the collection anymore. Doesn't have any deep-seated value to me, but still a awesome artwork, awesome card. Love Yukimori, as I've said many times. But yeah, guys, we're almost at 35 minutes. That about does it. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, or don't. But either way, I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you.